Hello, hey, oh, hey, hi, welcome.
Hey,
Uh,
what's up? Didn't see you there. Welcome to the show that we do occasionally.
yeah, we're a little bit late on this one. Welcome to something a Wiki podcast where we promise nothing and deliver less.
I was gonna say
Uh,
somehow managed to deliver less than nothing. You know that phrase "life
ye-
finds a way." It does indeed find a way, not to persist or not to get better, but to completely and utterly fuck everything.
Join us as we devolve down instead of evil.
You guys are gonna watch basically the audio equivalent of an alcoholic's spiral into drinking themselves to death.
Right? So, yeah, this will be the first podcast between me and Ryan this year. It's
Eh,
2020.
hopefully we can get like 2 episodes out this year.
Yeah. Hopefully we can even not fall flat. So, you know, what else does 2020 have to give to us?
Well,
Is the question.
we thought World War III.
Uh huh. The world is literally on fire. Um,
Australia at least. And
Specifically, yeah,
I'm not convinced that Australia exists because I've never seen it.
yeah. They say koalas are bears, but I don't believe
I've never seen a bear look like that.
that shit. Kangaroos are not deers. They're fucking more than just deers. So I highly doubt they're like unicorns or some shit. I fucking hate kangaroos, by the way.
I've heard
Or
nothing but terrible things about kangaroos from everybody who I've met that is supposedly from that hellscape. Again, I'm not entirely sure that it exists. But I've heard that they're just the worst thing to ever happen to humanity.
oh yeah, the, they have everything from their head to their toe is just terrifying. Like one, they have sharp claws, so if they were able to scratch you, they would just pull out your jugular, or just like you'll fucking bleed to death right there. Uh, they can punch hard. They can kick hard. Their fucking tail can also kill you. Everything. They're stronger than most mammals.
They don't fuck around.
You ever seen those fucking videos where uh, kangaroos are just like flexing their pecs?
And they look like jacked up like bodybuilders. Yes, I have seen those videos.
Fucking terrifying. uh, yeah. So yeah, enough about kangaroos and the world being on
Yeah, this is not the Kangaroo Cast, unfortunately. That's a great name for a podcast though, and I bet you it's been stolen.
fire. Let's find right here. It's bloody fucking massive.
This thing right here is a goddamn killer on legs. And
That's,
alright, so I guess we're gonna get right into the shit.
yeah. um. So hey Ryan, how was your week? Christmas week, or anything in between the last time we talked on this
Life
podcast?
life finds a way.
Yeah.
I don't mean to sound negative, but it's been that kind of it's there is no silver lining, there is no pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. It is literally a 24/7 misery circus, and I will only be free of it when I die.
Right. Shit. I mean, hey, um, at least Half Life's coming around the corner, so you'll live to see that, hopefully.
Mhm. I would hope so. I'm
Uh,
not gonna jinx myself by saying absolutely that's gonna happen because that's stupid, and a lot of people have bitten the bullet if maybe by making such egregious claims. But yeah, Half Life.
right. you, you at least at least live long enough to see Cyberpunk 2025.
Yeah, I feel like
Wow.
that's kind of that's yeah yeah.
I cannot wait for that to come out. I'm listening to like the soundtracks and hearing this person is going to be on this soundtrack, and I'm like, there's just so many. There's Run the Jewels. There's uh, rappers that are okay. Like I know Travis Scott gonna probably be on there. I think Travis. Um, but yeah, there's just so many like musical artists on there. I
Noise.
cannot wait. Anything go on for you? See, watched anything or? Because yeah, you told me did some stuff.
Yeah, I saw
Um,
three things. I saw Joker finally after all this time, and
oh,
I gotta say we definitely live in a society. That's that's all I took away from the movie.
yeah.
But no, it
That's
was a really good
that's really
movie. I
cool.
actually was I've kind of seen it like 5 times already,
uh,
and I just every time I go back, I see something new or something that I didn't pick up on before. It got me reading Batman again, which I'm not big into comics, but it got me reading comics again. So good job. There's a lot of neat little references to
there you
obscure
go.
comic
Hey,
arcs in Joker that I think are just great.
exactly. Uh, like the other day, we like me and Justin heard that yeah, this was kind of inspired by Taxi Driver,
Taxi
and
Driver
uh,
and King of Comedy, I believe they said.
yeah, and like me and Justin like okay, hey, there's like a copy of Taxi Driver at my college, stuff like that, in our library. I'll go pick that up and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, cool. Um,
Oh,
and
have you never
so
seen
we
Taxi Driver?
watched that, and no, we have never seen it.
Oh,
Uh, so yeah, now we get it. We get the reference of, are you talking to me? Eh,
yeah.
nobody else around here talking to me. uh,
Yeah,
I didn't know.
welcome to the club of people who have I don't know where I'm going with that. Welcome. It's a good movie. I liked it. I haven't seen King of Comedy yet, but
Just welcome.
I'm gonna try to see that one because I really liked Joker, and apparently it was the exact same.
Right. The dingy '70s like aesthetic really works for uh both those movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess more Joker than
Joker is '81,
Taxi
I
Driver.
believe.
Right. It, I think it was like late '70s, bordering on '80s. I think
Mm-hmm.
because it was getting into there. Like, I think the movie said like it was like '79 or
I saw a sign that
early
said
'80s.
video
Probably
games, so
early '80s.
that makes me think. I don't know. I don't know what that makes me think.
Right.
Makes my brain do a big.
It's Gotham. Gotham.
Gotham is a weird non-Euclidean space wherein just horrible, awful things can happen.
Right. It, uh, it, it was what did that kind of thing do? I can't think of what like show does that. Like they'll change like the time and like put like tech in places that
Oh, you're
not supposed to be
yeah,
there,
yeah, I
but
get
it
it.
still kept that aesthetic.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But yeah, uh, uh, oh, all right. Sorry about that. Yeah, welcome back. Um, cut out there for a little bit. But yeah, as you were saying, we were talking about Joker. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, so weird anachronistic stuff in
Yeah.
shows. It's good.
um. So Ryan, do you think it was all a makeshift dream, or
I think uh everything happened except for maybe him getting pulled out of the car at the end.
oh, okay,
Like a fucking like the whole Jesus thing where they pull him out of the car like careful, he's a hero. I don't think that happened.
right? Yeah, like it's weird. Like um I was talking to somebody like after they saw that movie or something like that. They were like, yeah, I'm still not sure if it's all real because again, the black woman he was talking to at the beginning of the movie and the end of the movie, they look very similar. Um, not to make a joke there. But yeah, they look
Oh,
super
I straight up thought it was just supposed to be his therapist.
right. Uh, it's sort of a I could play with the idea if it was all in his head, but I highly doubt it because uh, it got greenlit for a second movie, so obviously it can't be that in that case. Or maybe they'll do something on playing on that idea. That would be interesting. Maybe create characters based around the Joker's mental state in that movie, like create a Harley Quinn or something like that. That's better than this Harley Quinn.
Maybe. I you see I heard that Joaquin Phoenix has pitched sequel ideas, and I thought to myself like, yeah, I'd like to see more Todd Phillips Joker, but like in this timeline, Bruce is gonna be of fighting age by the time Joker's like 50.
Right. Yeah. So
So he's just gonna be wailing on an old man.
it would be interesting if you made him because yeah, he was like 30, 40, like in this movie, right? Cause yeah, there's no way,
Yeah, I think he's in his like early 30s, even though he looks like a gross fucking skeleton.
right? There's like no way he would be like 20, obviously. Um, maybe I could believe it if that was the case, but yeah, no. Yeah. So there was something else about that movie. So overall, like, do you really see a really good Batman coming out of this Joker? Like overall,
I see. I see. Like if they incorporate this into the DC cinematic universe canon, which they won't, because they already have their canon cinematic universe Joker, and it's Mister I have mental illness tattooed on my forehead, so we're good.
yeah, it was
He should just fight
it
Batfleck.
was Jared Loker, I think he
Yeah, Mister I'm the Joker, baby. You know that fucking I I watched I've seen Suicide Squad once in my life. I fucking despised it. I thought it was the worst thing ever. And then I went back and watched it after I watched this
right,
Joker, right? And I was like, okay, it might not have been. Oh, it's like no, it's so much worse than I fucking remember it being.
right. Like, might as well get on the fucking topic. Like since we're on here, did you see the Birds of Prey trailer? It,
No,
I'm not excited for that movie at all. Like, what was? First of all, here's the problem. It's Harley Quinn the movie. It's not Birds of Prey. None of the Birds of Prey is barely even in that movie, from what I can see. It's all about Harley, and like they played like during the VGAs, they played like a little bit of a trailer going off like she's like with some other people teaching them how to become like a like crime clowns or whatever the fuck, and yeah, it's just mainly about her. Yeah, pretty much
Juggalos.
juggalos. uh, and then the birds of prey just come into the scene, and they are wearing the like blandest costumes ever. Like just your darkened jacket and stuff like that, because superheroes don't wear costumes. Obviously not. Like, when have you ever seen a superhero in a costume? Like, come on now.
That's gay. What kind of fucking what kind of clown runs around in
Right.
a costume, huh?
Yeah, like people run around in really epic. I hate that word. A very adventurous, like blue American costume.
Totally epic, bro.
uh, to finish up on that, yeah. Um, I have no hopes for this. Like some people will like it for Harley Quinn, obviously, but you know.
Well, yeah, if you get to see Margot Robbie in booty shorts,
Right.
it's gonna be a box office hit.
Good luck, especially when you're coming off the the coattails, not the toque tails, but
The
train
the
of
toke
Jared
train.
Leto, sharpening damage on his forehead while vaping and saying how edgy he is.
I'm surrounded by knives. I'm so crazy.
He's literally that kid.
That one fucking kid who just sits around in class and says, I fucking hate school. School is for nerds. I don't need school. My dad said I could join the army when I'm 15. Well, yeah, do you want to see my collection of pocket knives?
Want to see this lighter I brought to school? Yo.
Aren't I hardcore? Look at this bullet that fell out of my dad's hunting bag. I'm gonna use this one day. I'm not gonna tell you what, but I'm gonna use it someday.
Yeah. That...
I knew a kid in high school who straight up, I'd been talking to him and we'd been playing Minecraft in the computer lab like Spurgs for about 2 weeks. When he comes up to me and he says, hey, if you ever see me walk into school with a guitar case, don't go to school that day. He just treated it like it was a normal fucking thing. I'm like, oh.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Well, now you know you're safe. That means you're in. That means if shit goes down, you're good.
Oh shit! Yeah, that makes me culpable. What are you talking about? I didn't know him.
That was Ryan Bosher. What was that address, Ryan?
Oh yeah, that's 6969. Go fuck yourself, street.
Right. FBI will be coming to your near home. Anyways, hey, so yeah, you got anything more for your week? See anything else?
Yeah, I watched. I sent you the notes. There's no need to play coy with me, boy.
Yeah.
I watched a horrible, very bad, not good. I'm sorry, I'm choking on a goddamn popcorn kernel that I knew I shouldn't have eaten while I was recording because it probably picked up the noise, and now the kernel's lodged in the back of my throat.
It make good content when you choke on the
kernel. Okay. If I die, it'll be the first podcast first. It'll be the first man to die podcasting. I bet you somebody's done that, though. Okay, so there was a little show that debuted on YouTube that people were losing their goddamn minds about on Tumblr. And if you know me, I'm a very socially conscious man. I like what the kids like. I go on the Tumblrs. And despite being a 23-year-old man, I still like to think of myself as young at heart. So I went ahead and I watched this garbage pile, this fucking flaming dumpster that people have been losing their goddamn minds over called Has Been a Hotel. Now, it's a good premise. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing.
I have heard a little bit
of this?
Things from there. Like, people keep recommending, like, hey, you should probably go check this out. And I'm like, I'll give it will go around whenever I get a chance, but I've never like gotten around to it.
So, so you know that Joker kid that we were talking about in school
Oh,
who brought knives and bullets to school?
oh, okay.
It's a show for
That's
them.
why. Okay, because the people I bet are like, yeah, you were that kid in school once, or you knew that kid.
So from what I gathered by watching half of an episode or half the episode, there's no multiple episodes. It is just one episode. Uh, there is it's set up to be like if Foster's Home was
Okay,
set in hell, which is fucking awesome.
right,
I love that idea. Like there's very few ways you could fuck that up, and they managed to completely fuck it up. Well, I wouldn't even say fuck it up. It's just like it's incompetence. You can tell that this was kind of like the artist's first sort of foray into a big animated project.
right. It looks like it's very animated very
So,
well. I will give that
oh, the animation's really good. I like it. I like in spots it's really confusing and weird, but I really
yeah.
like it overall.
And I just thought like, okay, this. I'm pretty sure the dialogue is just going to be, is just going to be Invader Zim level. It's gonna just be rando.
Oh, oh, yes. So, I have written down in my notes here a specific phrase. A couple of egg-shaped demons are killed on screen, and a character says, and I quote, "You fried chicken fetus, something something fuck something." So we're dealing with like Twitter level humor. We're dealing with like I made a shit post at 2 a.m. in the morning and it got a shit ton of like retweets.
See, I was thinking
sort
more
of
like
stuff.
Tumblr. Like that's in myself in Tumblr. What?
It's also got oh no, Tumblr's upset at this show. I'll get to that.
How? This is literally in your alleyway.
And also in my notes,
like
it's made for Tumblr, right? How are they upset about
yeah.
it? I will tell you. The main character is gay.
That's literally their alleyway.
And she has a girl. No. Shush. She's gay and she's in hell.
Oh. Okay.
So through these two completely she's not in hell because she's gay. That has been 100% stated by the creator, by the show. She's not in hell because she's gay. But through these two completely unrelated sets of data, Tumblr extrapolated that the creator of the show thinks gay is bad, despite being a bisexual. Not that that fucking matters.
So
in
it
the
literally
slightest.
went in one ear and out the Tumblr. Okay.
The entire point of the thing flew right over
All
their
they
heads
heard
as
was
per
gay
usual.
and hell. Okay. Cool.
They heard gay hell and they're like, ah, ha, ha, you said the bad thing. I don't like.
Wow. Okay.
That's my own. I've got a few more defenses for this show, but everything else is really overly negative. So if you're an edgy Tumblr goth teen, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Actually, don't. I don't know if I'm comfortable with teenagers listening to me talk about this shit or anything I've said for that matter. I shouldn't be broadcast to children.
Gotcha. You're on the list.
Okay, so guess there's a man that I respect and love very deeply who worked on this show as a voice actor. Take a few swings. You know him. You might get it right.
Did he ever work in Invader Zim or any of those?
No. He was more like he's less Invader Zim, more ONIMG.
Not Spaz Kid. Rice Pirate?
Not Spaz Kid.
No.
No. You're getting warm.
ONIMG. Psyche Pebbles?
That'd be fucking sick. No.
Yep. Okay,
it was
that
fucking
makes
Stamper.
sense. Okay.
Stamper worked on this show. Yeah, and I could hear it almost immediately when he spoke, which was great, and his character was really funny, and everything he said
It
was
would have
great.
to have been either Mick or
Um,
like yeah, Stamper. Yeah,
Mick is in
because he's got that deep
everything.
voice. It works. He's even like in the Giorno commercials.
Oh, I love that. All right, let's see here. My first note is on this page. We haven't even gotten to the first note, although I've kind of skimmed around them and gone through. The first note I wrote about 5 seconds into or about I wouldn't even say like 5 seconds, like a minute into the show.
Hmm.
Let's not fuck with hyperbole. I'm too old for this.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I bet. That is one of those.
The second note I wrote was that I think the characters have some really interesting designs, and I like the voice acting. Stamper's cool, and I miss Sleepycast.
Well, welcome to this podcast where we talk about other podcasts that we miss.
There's podcasts about
I think we
podcasts.
mentioned Castle and that like a couple times now, and
Um, the world building really doesn't make any sense, and I'll get into that. So characters while in hell can die.
okay.
Nothing is explained past that.
To die in hell or heaven, go to super heaven or super hell, or
That's basically what I'm thinking, although they never explicitly state that. And yeah, no,
oh,
it's whatever, you know. We don't need to flesh out that important detail of the show's
okay, I
lore.
get it if there's like a joke behind it, but if you just introduce it and don't explain it,
No, they use the death of multiple characters as jokes, but you never know what happens to them.
when the joke is if they're in hell, they can't die and they thus feel the pain all the time, and that would be funny.
See, that's what I would have written is if they were in hell they couldn't die and they would beg for death, yet they'd experience it but never actually get it. I feel like it's like the fucking weird hamster bunny thing from Igor. I don't know if anybody remembers that fucking
Oh
movie, but that
yeah,
guy always stuck out
that,
to me as like the funniest bit in the movie. The guy who wanted endlessly to kill himself but just couldn't. I think that's the
it's
funniest
literally the
goddamn
funniest premise
thing.
of anything is when a character just wants to die, but he has no ability to die, and it works on multiple platforms. I think there was one in like not Star Wars. It, I forgot the name of it now, but yeah, it just that works on
Star
a
Trek.
writing level. I don't. Yeah, like we said before, I think the person who wrote this was thinking more like random and not explaining. And I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah, I actually, I went. We were talking about rabbit holes when we were planning this show, and I got into a really deep Tumblr one. So I'll explain a little bit more about the people
Right.
who worked on the show and the people who don't like the show. Also, Tumblr artist drama because no podcast is complete without he said she said bullshit from the internet's fucking garbage can.
um.
So,
Oh,
moving on to my next note,
are you are you
they.
continue has been or?
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh yeah, I'm going on with Hasbin. Um, there was one segment in the show that stood out to me, and I actually had to rewatch it a few times because something kept like gnawing at me. It's like there's something wrong in this scene. There, and it's consistent through the show. There's too many goddamn sound effects. Like oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Like that's normally not a bad thing for cartoons. Like Tom and Jerry had a lot of sound effects. Ed and Eddie had a lot of sound effects. Cartoons the world over have tons of sound effects because they're funny. This sounds like somebody took a fucking Gary's Mod video from 2009 and just made like they dug Kitty 0706 out of his grave and made him do the fucking sound design for this show.
Cool.
It's not. There was a segment where one character was talking to another for 21 seconds. I clocked it. There are 20 sound effects in that 21 second
Remember when
time span.
Ed and Eddie had like a couple those sounds, and they kept repeating those, like, and it worked on every other level. Like, when someone just gets hit into the ground, you just hear that like weird donkey sound, like, and how right.
The oh, that's gonna sound great with the increased recording quality.
You know, that was funny, and you didn't have to fix it or make new sound. You know, don't fix what ain't broke. But yeah,
No, I get what they're going for. It's a cartoon. It's funny.
right.
You know, I guess that's acceptable. I don't know. It rubbed me really wrong because it felt really weird.
Or like when Tom and Jerry, fucking when Tom goes into like the other room and gets beat down, and he just peeks over and he just says, "Won't you believe it?" or something shit like that. That was funny. See, just the weird acoustic sound.
Now, to me, they're for a character shaking their hips, they use the sound of sheet metal being
Yeah,
shook. You know that sound of whoa 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 whoa. Like I'm doing it very poorly. You know that sound? They use that, and I'm like, okay, that's funny. But like 2 seconds later, you get
right.
fucking it. You know what it reminded me of? It's fucking Johnny Test with a whip crack every two
I
goddamn
remember
seconds.
when Johnny Test came on Kids WB. And that's when Kids WB stopped being like, ugh, jeez, like, proceed on, because there's like one other thing that sounds completely like the description you're giving the show sounds just like something else I watched as well the week. But yeah, proceed on.
The next two notes are, I'm not the target audience for this. I'm not the target audience for this. Not italicized in that second one. And then my final note, I'm sure you're all waiting on pins and needles, is I quit halfway through.
What?
I couldn't do
I
it
thought you
anymore.
would have watched the whole entire series.
Oh man, no. You expect too much out of me.
I thought you would have.
I'm not getting
watched
paid for
the
this
whole
shit.
entire series, watched it as it got canceled, and then
Made
yeah,
some dank fan fiction. By the way, side note, there's so much fucking porn about this show. Please, if your children are searching this, Google Safe
I thought you
Search
were gonna say,
needs to be
"Don't
on.
at me."
Not that you should let your children watch this garbage in the first place.
Don't at me. You're
Oh yeah, also don't at me.
Weird, cringy porn. Don't send me your source filmmaker, please.
Has some, but hold on.
No,
SFM,
God, no.
up. I can pull that open right now. Let's see here. No. However, some guy just released all of the SAS models from Modern Warfare 2019.
Cool.
That's fucking dank.
Can't
I'm
wait to
download
see
that
that
later. Oh yeah, Captain Price.
I
You gotta fuck my butt, sir. 28 SAS Commandos raiding Ram Ranch.
But yeah. So Ryan, the thing about your description of this show, this sounds just like a little show that came out not too long ago. That's on the basis of Harley Quinn again. Harley Quinn.
Did you watch?
I
Did you watch the DC animated Harley
did.
Quinn thing that I keep getting Instagram ads for?
And yeah, it sounds just like what you're describing.
Because the one I keep getting an ad for is where she falls into the Batcave and her butt is very plainly visible. You know, because you need to bring in those fucking neckbeards with their, you know, their thirst.
You just reminded me of another conversation me and Just had today when I woke up. We were talking about
as he was tucking you, or as he was tucking you out of bed.
Yeah,
like, hey, what's up?
Kissing gently on the forehead. Um, yeah. We were talking about like that disgusting like trend of like people buying bathwater on the internet, like the world's bathwater. And
Disgusting. Excuse you, sir. I'll have you know I drink that to keep
oh
my
yeah,
fucking vitamin levels
it
up.
helps you get the Fortnite building done, right? Can't 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 serve in World War Three without the bathwater.
The gamer girl bathwater. That's our secret weapon.
Those Iranians won't see what coming.
Until it's way too late. I bet somebody went and bought gamer girl
Oh yeah.
bathwater and got fucking Hep C or something.
Apparently, someone literally went to the hospital for that to get their stomach pumped. I'm like,
That's wonderful. I love that. They deserve
yeah,
that.
we were talking about how it, it somewhere on 4chan, it's very disgusting of dudes jizzing in a jar with My Little Pony figurines in it.
Oh my god, I've seen this.
It's so no.
I thought you were gonna talk about the cum bots.
That one. But yeah, we're talking about like I was telling him how people, yeah, they apparently like bought some of those jars that and people were selling them. And yeah,
What the fuck?
and we got into a disgusting conversation. Oh, I hope to God they didn't do the bathwater thing. Try to consume it. I would have threw.
Sitting there consuming brony cum for what reason?
Oh, I hope. I hope to never know. Anyways, back to the original conversation.
Oh no, I'm done. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Scarred.
I think I've thoroughly explained my problem with the show.
But yeah,
I pray God has mercy on
Harley
my soul.
Quinn, that show. The uh, it's exactly what you described with Aspen. Like one, there's like forced comedy in places that really didn't need. There's some stuff that would have been really funny if they just like advanced on that a little bit. Like there's this one funny bit in the beginning of it where like Poison Ivy is telling Harley that yeah, Joker ain't shit. Joker is abusive and shitty towards you. Right. And
he's a scrub.
they're in prison, and so she turns to like Calendar Man and says, "Hey, Calendar Man, when was the last time the Joker has ever called Harley in this?" And he's like, "Oh man, it's been 565 days." And I keep count. And then fucking Calendar Man turns to his like wife, who he's having a conversation with, and he's like, "Also, you keep track of that, but you can't keep track of your son's birthday." And that made me giggle. Like, that works. But then it turns around, and then Harley Quinn and the rest of them just cuss every other sentence, and it's so forced. Like, you're just saying random things like, "Oh, butt cheek on a fuck nugget," and shit like that. And I'm like, oh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's mature and great.
Okay, cool. Can you at least make jokes that were like that Calendar Man joke? That was really funny. But nope, that was it. We'll continue to make jokes on bat mitzvahs and Harley Quinn seducing little kids and
Wait.
Okay, let me let me elaborate on that one. Yeah, so
I'm not sure if I want you to, but
They
continue.
went to like a bat mitzvah, and Harley Quinn's big plan was she wanted to get into the League of Villains or the Injustice League, if you will, and she was like,
I
"Well,
like
I got to
that.
do something big and villain. I got to be taken seriously. I'm gonna rob this bat mitzvah that the Penguin's hosting for his like little nephew." And she goes and does that. Turns out the money that they're robbing was fake. It's like monopoly money or something like that. And meanwhile, in order to in
Oh my
between this
god.
party, like uh, Poison Ivy is like being trying to be seduced by like Kite Man or something like that, and then and
Kite man.
yeah,
Okay.
he's all you can tell he's an old villain. Yeah.
Like fucking what was that? What was that guy? The guy who can climb
That's
anything. Who the fuck was he?
uh Hangman. I think his name. Yeah, Hangman. um, yeah, it was just well, let's just make up a concept of a villain, and yeah, that's what they made. And so like Kite Man had the idea to steal one of Poison Ivy's like chemicals and feed it to one of the children, and the children were like super attracted to Harley Quinn or I'm not Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy.
Of
Um,
course.
yeah. uh,
Oh, all right.
the, that's going to be a joke later on, but it's so Poison Ivy has to figure out a way to cure the kids before they die, and the cure is that she has to get this potion back at her house. That can only be taken when it's mixed with her saliva, and so she has to like kiss every boy on the mouth. So
I.
yeah.
Mm,
That's where that story ended, and that's where I stopped because that was the limit of episodes at
I feel like if somebody walked in on me watching that,
that
um I would end up
time.
probably
Yeah.
in handcuffs. But
It was very interesting and I hear it's getting more ridiculous. Like Harley Quinn is looking for an alter ego or not alter ego, a nemesis or something like that, and like Robin became her nemesis or something like that. And no,
is it the same voice actor from Teen Titans? Fuck off with that, guys.
I'm
You
pretty
have
sure
one
he's way
fucking
too
job.
old to do that voice anymore. Really? Okay.
He still does that voice.
Okay, then there was no
Yeah.
excuse not to not have
At least I think, unless they got a really good
that. Okay.
impersonator for Teen Titans Go, which is another thing I'm way too old to be watching.
Oh yeah,
Fuck,
you're
my life
right.
is
That is the
depressing.
thing. That too. Yeah, yeah. Then at that point, you might as well have just gotten Terra Strong. I'm pretty sure FX didn't
They're
want to
strong.
do that. So, look at Terra Strong would have been. I mean, you didn't have to get Mark Hamill for the Joker. You could have just gotten any Joker, honestly. I understand that. But,
You could
right.
have gotten Joaquin Phoenix. I actually don't know how I'd feel about that.
Uh, I don't know if it will work in this sense. Just hearing that fucking laugh through an animated voice. I don't know. But yeah, um, yeah. Anything else for your week? Okay.
Not really.
Yeah. Since the last podcast of my week, yeah, not much has gone on. I yet to finish Death Stranding, and like since the last time I played it, and I just took a break from that because I wanted to play games that I could finish a little bit faster. It's very time consuming, and I I would have I have like 3 day break coming up, and so I'm gonna abuse that to play whatever games and finish up. Um, but the uh the games that I have been playing over Christmas for a gift I got a Nintendo Switch. Uh, yeah,
Oh,
that
nice.
surprised me. Like as I said in other podcasts, I didn't even know my parents even knew anything about game consoles. I was sort of right. My mom doesn't know anything, but my dad does. So yeah, they got me a Switch, and instead of getting Smash Bros. Like everyone else, because I knew as soon as I get Smash Bros, everybody wants to play. Um, I decided to get Astral Chains and play that. Uh, Astral Chains is fun.
Nice.
It's a good platinum game. I love it. Um, you got the invisible ghost thing that you have enslaved, and you treat them as equal but separate. So yeah, it's fun. Um, e- I love the fact that it's very small but yet big. Like it's something that I can just play and not feel like there's so much to do, but there's like no time to explore it all. Like it's the opposite of what uh, Death Stranding is doing. Yeah, so
Death Stranding is.
that's fun. Um, Continuing more of that, almost done with that. So, and like your sister, like for that game, Ryan, for like story wise, it's one of those games where like if you're playing the main character, because you can choose between the boy and the girl. If you're playing, if you
Hmm.
choose one of them, the other one is always talking for you, and the other one is mute. So you're playing the mute character. You're
Oh,
the Gordon
jeez.
Freeman basically, and your sister is Alex.
Good Freeman.
um, and yeah, that's cool. I'll play more of that and talk about what I think about it at the end. Um,
Yeah, I definitely want to
right.
hear about that. I love platinum games. They're great. They remind me of why I like video games.
They wouldn't have Bayonetta and Smash if they weren't. Um, uh, cool. And then the other video game. I'm not gonna lie. I went to a hole after watching the last Star Wars movie that came out last year. I decided.
Oh, you're not talking about where was that? When was the last of the sequel trilogy? When did
That
that
came
come
out in
out?
2019, like December, like or near the end of December
Mm.
actually. And yeah, after watching that, that left a bad taste in my mouth. Like it,
It did for
I
many
just
people.
couldn't take it. I was like, me, Justice, and Landis were all just talking about like, why was this movie just so bad, and what do we like about this movie, and you know, and then one of us, like Landis, came up with the greatest, the best thing that I've really repressed over the years when it came to Star Wars is I don't think Star Wars has ever really been that good, but there's just
Oh,
I
careful.
don't mean to like push.
We don't do those kind of we don't do jokes like that on
I
this
don't mean to
show.
push any people's buttons, but like there are just cool things in Star Wars, but the main stories aren't good.
Well,
Right,
yeah, it's standard hero
yeah, I
genre
think that's
stuff.
what made the originals really good. And like always, I'll think of how good Luke and Han and Leia like all their dynamics like work together, but it just doesn't work for
Mhm.
the prequels and the sequels. Like the prequels is just whiny kid grows up to be even more whinier kid, and he goes to the dark side for dumb reasons, and everyone keeps falling into play. But for like the sequels, it's we don't know what we are, you know. So, I could be dating this person. I could be using the force on this one. I don't know. We don't know. We never watched the originals, or we never understood the originals. So we'll just play it by ear.
Mhm.
Nostalgia, right? Nostalgia. So
Yeah.
it's like, I decided, okay, what what is really good? Like the in between stuff, right? The stuff that's like in between the
Yeah.
actual story. So, Clone Wars, that series, Mandalorian, that was good. Rogue One was really good. So I decided, okay, I need to watch Clone Wars again. And so, yeah, um, this like past couple weeks, I've just been watching Star Wars Clone Wars, and they're still good. They're still good. They still hold up.
Yeah. That's consistently what I've heard from everybody
It
who goes back.
it's always like fun to see like even characters that I don't like Jar Jar Binks. They have their episodes in which they work well, and it makes it like really watchable. And then I decided, I need a little more Star Wars in my life, and I started playing uh, Jedi Academy. I heard that was good.
Yeah, I saw that on Steam. I was really
uh,
confused. I was like, isn't that
yeah,
game older than
but
fucking dirt?
I've never played it, and I heard it goes into the canon story, and I was like, okay, I'll play it, and I've had fun because it's a Star Wars game that one the character actually has collision with like characters using lightsabers. There's unique aesthetics like you'll actually cut off people's arms and head and stuff like that.
Oh
You,
shit,
you can
that's neat.
do cool flips. You can choose whatever lightsaber you want. You can the the only problem with that whole game is that you might as well just be go to the dark side because the dark side is the best has the best like legit. And I think that's been the underlining thing for everything Star Wars. What is the downside to the dark side? Nothing.
People
Okay.
don't like you. The goody two shoes Jedi boys
Okay.
don't like
But
you.
can I still fuck? Okay. I'll take that. I'll take
Yeah,
that L.
I guess.
Uh, yeah, but yeah, I played that Jedi Academy. It's fun. The graphics are the same, so but it's whatever. Graphics don't make the game it's still fun. So
Yeah, exactly. I've got a fucking
like
case of that.
think of like every video game that has come out like that doesn't look good but still like I've heard nothing when people talk about like 2D platform games stuff like that, and they look very pixely and 6-bit, and they still are looking really good, or they still play good, like
Hmm.
Shovel Knight and the rest of them, and Hollow Knight. So obviously, graphics don't. Um,
Or, I've been playing
really,
Blasphemous lately. That game is fucking, that's legit. I love that game so much. You ever seen it? It's like It's like a 2D side scroller with really heavy influences from
No,
Castlevania and Dark
I
Souls.
want to pull an image of that. What?
The art style is really good too. In fact, it's just a good game. I would recommend it to anybody who even remotely enjoys
Oh,
Dark
okay,
Souls.
yeah. I do the genre. Yeah, I did like see something from that game. That game was really good.
It's even got the whole like obscure and the age of hoogledy boogledy will make everything go wigwam
Yo,
bumble
you like metal?
talk.
Yeah. There you go.
That's pretty much yeah. Do you like heavy metal album
Right.
covers? Yes. Play this game.
Yeah. I'm gonna like give a look at that. That looks really good. Oh, it's even got like a Christmas thing. uh,
Oh shit.
but yeah, yeah, and then I started playing KOTOR. I never played KOTOR, or Knights of the Old Republic. Um,
I have played KOTOR for a
it's,
little bit.
it has one of my favorite like villains, Darth Revan. So that's cool. I'll give it a try. See what I like about it. I've only seen like Matt or Pat and Wally play a bunch of it, but for some reason, like I'm playing it on PC. I got a really bad version. Like I got to a point in which I couldn't move in the game, like early on. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta fix this. I don't know how to. Is there like maybe there's a mod or something like that that fixes this? I don't know. I'll go look it up. And so yeah, I just fell to that hole of Star Wars, and yeah, I came to the conclusion: wizards are cool, you know, space wizards. That's cool.
Space wizards are fucking
Uh,
legit,
uh,
man.
light swords, laser swords. That's cool. Laser swords are really cool.
Mandalorians are pretty
Right.
fucking cool too.
Baby versions of aliens. That's cute and cool. I like that.
That's a guaranteed 10,000 upvotes on Reddit.
Even if it has no name and people just call it a baby version of that alien, that's cool. That's really cool.
I saw I don't have Disney Plus, so I've been kind of picking that up with memes, but I guess I know what people are talking about now because I saw that bit where the stormtrooper just straight up
Yeah.
punches Baby Yoda, and I'm like, oh, you motherfucker.
I was. Have you ever? There was someone was talking about like that. That is specifically a like a certain writer's like comedy. Like I think it was like the creator who made like something Troopers or something like that. Or sorry.
Super Troopers?
Maybe.
Super Troopers?
It was like on the borderline of that kind of comedy of just two dudes just sitting in the middle of this desert waiting for like command or something like that, just talking about stupid shit.
Oh,
yeah. It's on that kind of like. I want to see it. Like, you don't need to see it. It's in the bag. Are you sure? You just picked it up.
Come on, we've been standing out here for ages. Kind of like it's just oh man, I love Seinfeld dialogue. I'll never get fucking old or
Like
tired of it.
they even like make a joke on the fact that oh, it's a moth, so more likely he killed the trooper like while he was talking, and same old, you know. And like over the radio, it's like, hey, we got the package that the moth might need. They're like, all right, give me a sec. He's in the middle of a speech. He shot one of the troopers. So it's gonna be a little bit. Uh, yeah. So there's just so many things from that show that's like comically written. That's just hilarious. Even that Bill Burr episode, that was hilarious. Like it yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I think we talked about it like at least once. Like Bill Burr was in the episode. He was like a bounty hunter. And yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I heard
Oh,
about the Bill Burr. I
wow.
thought you said
Oh,
Dilbert. I'm like, what?
Dilbert.
We're crossing over with fucking Sunday morning comic strips now.
So yeah, that was a good chunk of my week. Playing Star Wars games, playing the Switch. Yeah, that's but there is one more thing to give me. Sorry, my mouth was a little bit dry.
Yeah, no, hold on. Give me a
Yeah.
sec too. Give me a sec too. I'm gonna pull my headset off.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm gonna leave my recording going.
Okay. Yeah.
Glass. And I can't reach it from my perch.
But yeah. eh,
Where's that going?
good.
Okay, we're good. Golden. Gucci.
So there is one thing I did see. I was scrolling through Netflix. I was super bored, and I decided to. I saw Doom, the movie Doom. Annihilation was on here.
Are you talking about Annihilation?
So
yep.
Doom. Okay. I guess I'll watch that. It's here.
Was it? Oh fuck! I'm sorry. I just took a. Ooh. Okay. Quality podcasting. I just took a huge shot of vodka.
Yeah, I bet that burned.
Oh no, Stoli is really good. This podcast is not officially sponsored by Stolichnaya Vodka. It goes down really easy and it gets you deceptively drunk super dangerously quick. It's just so cold in here and I'm sitting here staring at the stalker icon on my fucking desktop wanting to play it and I'm like, I should have some vodka.
I was talking to Justin the other day, if something wicked gets super popular, the ones that the head ones that are just going to sponsor us is probably going to be ExpressVPN or Rage.
Rage Shadow Legends. I refuse to take his fucking.
I'm fine
from those
with,
guys,
with them, but it's gonna come at some point.
It's a garbage game. I don't care if this jeopardizes our fucking chances of getting sponsored by them. It's a garbage game.
How would you know, right? Are you saying that every YouTuber who has been sponsored by them has never really played it?
I'm saying 100% that is the case.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I think if JonTron would never advertise that if he hasn't played.
JonTron has made some really unwise decisions in the past. I still love him, but he's made some really dumb decisions back in his past.
A whole year of dryness. Yeah. So. Yeah.
But I mean, the paychecks gotta come from somewhere.
Hey, man.
At the end of the day,
I'd
the
be
paycheck
glad
has
to be
gotta come from
sponsored
somewhere.
by Manscaped or Dollar Shave Club.
A Dollar Shave Club would be legit because they'd send me.
We
free
have
shit.
scruffy beards. We need to keep trend.
I am an unshaven mess of a man.
I have.
Dollar Shave Club should send me a fucking kit and be like, turn yourself from gross caveman who screams at trash to normal person.
Get some of that Dr. Carver shave butter,
Yeah, that apparently isn't edible. I'm glad Nerd City cleared that up for me.
It does not taste like peanut butter. Don't consume it. No, don't consume the shave butter, please. No. Okay, no.
That reminds me, I ordered a roll of stickers from Amazon that are labeled for rectal use only, and I'm gonna stick one on my guns. Don't ask, because I'm not gonna explain.
Oh man. But yeah. Cool. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, that's all Doom. Yeah. I was on Netflix and I was like, yo, Doom's on here. I'm gonna go take a look at it. I watched Doom. Oh my god. It's not as bad as the first Doom. Let's get that out of the way. Um,
I'm in a Discord server with a bunch of animators and people who work in Source Engine games. And one guy said that the first Doom movie was an unironic masterpiece, and I laughed at him until he left the group. I have no
Even
fucking
Dwayne
shame.
The Rock Johnson said how bad that movie was. He was in it. So if he says, yeah, that's terrible, then you know your allegiance is on the wrong path. So yeah, and that man has started in so many movies so many bad movies that I lost count. Like
He was in Journey to the Center of the Earth, the cinematic masterpiece that comes on fucking, oh god, ABC Family
HBO
every fucking
like
couple
that
weeks.
shit to max. Like that's all I remember about that movie.
Can we talk about weird TV networks? I'm dying to talk about weird TV networks. Why the fuck does Hallmark Channel exist?
What? Yes.
Is there really a big enough audience of fucking white turtleneck, wine-sipping suburban soccer moms with delusions of what a comfy life is like that channel can exist and has a subscriber base that pays
Ryan,
money for it?
Don't you want to know how to make a good time gift basket just in time for the holidays?
That's not what Hallmark Channel is. That's not at all what it is. It's a fucking... I got it for free from the glorious overlords at Dish for a month around Christmas. The entire month of December they gave it to me, I think. And it was nothing but a bunch of movies about women who are like, oh no, I'm never going to win the baking competition. I don't get it. Is there that much
I
of
met
a
this
demand for
handsome
shit
man,
like that?
but I don't know if he really likes me. Oh, okay.
No, that's Lifetime. You keep that
Okay.
smut out of here. This is the Hallmark
Oh, I'm
Channel.
sorry. I thought there was somewhat of a story. I guess there's not.
I mean, there might be a handsome man, but he never is a fucking sexual person. He's never, ever dirty. He's always charming and funny. Lifetime is where you meet the psychos who want to steal your panties.
Right.
Hallmark is where you meet the guys who you read books with.
Oh, okay. So the perfect man, the man, the man she tells you not to worry about.
I mean, the safe
Okay.
man, the guy who looks like a high school philosophy teacher.
But yeah, no. There's white, and then there's two white. I mean,
I personally believe in that. Like, I believe that that's way the fuck too white.
I'm looking at the list of Hallmark TV shows, and I think I've only seen like one black show. Oh my god, these are the same people that like produced the fucking Christmas Night or whatever the fuck. Literally Christmas Night at KNI. What the fuck? What? You're right. What is this show? What is this TV?
I don't understand it. I genuinely don't understand it. Maybe one of the 50-year-old single mothers who lives in Vermont can tell me about this. Go ahead and drop that in the comments below.
Let us know. Let us know your baking recipe while you were watching the Christmas.
I was gonna say, give us a sick-ass shepherd's pie recipe while you're at it. I could go for some shepherd's pie.
And tell me
right now,
about
actually.
great shows like A Song for Christmas or With Love Christmas, Christmas Homecoming.
What the fuck?
Uh,
It's movies produced for women who look like that irritating redhead on the Walmart like
Good shows
cooking
when
stuff.
calls the heart. The Good Witch. Um,
Is the Good Witch the one
yeah,
I'm thinking
probably.
about? Hold on,
Looks like
because I remember the McElroy brothers talking about. Oh no, it's not. I what is that one? I put my hand inside a toilet.
uh.
There's it's a
Okay,
witch's
there you
ball. It's oh Jesus, we're gonna have to talk about that movie at some point.
go.
A witch's ball. There's a musical segment wherein a man gets on stage dressed like a fucking nonce, and he just sings a song about putting his hand inside a toilet, and it's a cinematic achievement. Makes Joker look like fucking Michael Bay.
I feel like this is the channel that you see in the background of every like movie with a white suburban family. Like,
it it's what the girls in Lifetime movies are watching on the TV.
how do you double down on ham? I guess more ham. I guess.
Oh man, we gotta have a wholesome family message. Oh fuck, have you ever seen those disgusting and stupid like
Uh,
Christian movies or whatever? Like religious Christian movies that are just really pushing a message and it's really ham-fisted and garbage. Because I used to have to
uh,
watch those because my family would
well,
rent them
most
from
of
our
them are
church.
Tyler Perry in my
Uh,
book.
oh, okay. You see,
But
we're on two
I get
separate
the
battlegrounds here.
catch. Like I've seen like I've gone by on Lifetime like, sometimes, and I've seen
No, no.
okay,
Again,
well,
that's for smut.
uh, yeah, I don't think I've really seen anyone that's like legit. Like I've assumed like most of them are just God is good, and you put down that crack pipe because God loves
Yeah, it's stop. It's don't break the law because
you.
Jesus
Okay.
will save your soul. That's the I watched one that was like a cop movie. It was like 15 at the time. And I was really cynical. And my family rented the movie, and they're like, "Yeah, you'll like this is a cop movie. You like them to watch. You'll like this." I'm like, "Okay, I'll fucking watch it." And it's like this stupid, clean Christian.
Uh oh.
Did the call
Uh
just get
uh.
dropped?
Uh-oh.
Of
I'm
course,
gonna take a
somebody
little
calls me
quick
right in the middle
break
of my
here
fucking.
because I lost my. Okay, we're back. As you were saying. Right.
How do I get it off hold?
Uh huh.
How do I get it off hold? Oh fuck! I gotta fill dead air. Hello? Somebody called me, and my shit broke into a
Right.
gorillion different
Yeah.
little pieces.
It. Um. Yeah. You gotta. I feel like
Somebody
yeah.
back from
You
Idaho
gotta
where
be
it's 5
passionate
o'clock.
in what you believe in. You gotta know your audience
It's also only
when it comes to
7 where
that.
I am, so it's not. It's pitch black outside.
There's like
Make no mistake, but
legit not
offices
like
still
Tyler
technically
Perry's
have
like
2 hours
the
until they
most
have to stop
famous
working. But anyway, like I was
rap
saying,
sheet I've
it was
ever
a Christian movie about
like
policemen
heard,
and their faith in.
or even now
Oh,
and then, like really passionate about that religious side. And because he'd done that for so long,
it was a
he was
Christian
never
movie about
taken
faith in
seriously for
God and how it makes
a
you a better
real
person.
director
And
until like
I messed
now.
it up.
And he
Not because
literally
I'm an edgy
he
piece of
made
shit,
his
but
own
just because I'm like,
studio in which
it's.
he wants to get out
I
of
don't
like
think
the
religious
religious
films can be
aspect and
good, and it's
the
just because they have
Medea
to push that
movies and stuff
message.
like that
I think there have
because
been
he
good
knows
films with
like
religious
yeah, there's some money in
I
those,
was gonna
but
say undertones and subtext, but no, there have been good religious films that have no religious
wasn't there one where she died? I don't
fucking overtones, and
know.
it's not subtextual. It's just you gotta be a competent writer, I guess is what I'm saying.
You don't know the expanded universe of Medea. Yo, it was crazy because then they introduced all of the characters.
Hmm.
I have an arm. We have a D. Fucking Thanos is only afraid of two things in this world: not having power and Medea. But yeah.
I would love to, I would love to see the movie
Before we went
Medea
into
Comes to
Hallmark.
God.
Oh yeah, Doom. We keep straight from Doom because
I don't have an encyclopedic
we
knowledge.
really
of
don't want to
Medea
talk
films.
about Doom,
I did not watch Medea
yeah.
Endgame.
I I was barely listening when I was even watching. I was just playing Axel Chains while I was watching it.
Miss Medea dressed as Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel just fucking flops out of the sky. I'd watch that.
Yeah, I'm still looking for that. This one has like, okay, first of all, if you're gonna have a, what's a good example for a strong female protagonist, right? What is
He knows if he gets into a dick measuring contest with Medea, he'll lose, and that's why he's afraid
right?
of
Any of those, all right? You don't have to have
her. I don't know.
right. You can literally produce a woman character with
Yeah!
woman
Yeah!
problems. Like, just be regular person. Like,
I've
movie,
seen bits of this movie. I
this,
refuse to watch.
First of all,
through.
there's right off the bat, there's a history between this woman and the science bro and stuff like that, and the whole movie really wants you to know, yeah, they had some history and stuff like that, and they couldn't be together.
Just
because,
to briefly sum it
one
up,
of them really,
you know, the one thing that
science
you needed
and stuff
was
like
a
that,
strong
had a
female
traumatizing
character.
experience as a kid, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't care. You
Aren't
guys
we all?
literally just opened the gate to hell. That's way more interesting than what's going on right now.
Ripley
right.
from Aliens, Alex Vance from Half-Life,
give me Doom
Ellie
Guy,
from The Last
okay,
of Us, Kate from
Or you
Sicario.
could just give me Doom Guy, but Doom Girl. Give me Doom Girl. I want that.
Farah from the new Modern Warfare.
Women. Women. Right. Like, you can have. Right. Like, let's see. I'm guessing Leia would be a good example to have fucking franchise. Like,
You should be ripping and tearing right now.
yeah, in the later movies.
I'd fucking watch Doom
Ahsoka.
Girl.
Yeah, that's
You see,
good.
my main problem with
she barely has any emotional.
My main problem
Well,
with
she
women,
does have emotional struggles, but she learns to look past that.
and my main problem with female characters in movies is that they're written more often than not in service of an agenda. The best
the way she
female
was
characters
like
I've
in
ever
like
seen
the 3D movie
would have been
that
good
they
characters
started
if they
off
were
the
meant to,
series
because
with,
they were good
to
fucking
where she
characters.
was like now. She has advanced
It's
so
not
much
like-
more. She's even
It's not like
better than
fucking
Anakin himself.
Ma Rae Sue from
And
the new Star Wars.
like
where
every time
she's a
she's on
perfect
screen and stuff like that,
goddamn
she
thing, and if
more
she was a
wise
man,
than
nothing would
Anakin.
change. But she's
She
not a good
realizes
character.
Anakin can be emotionally dysfunctional, and like everything about her is just way better. there's obviously characters that work in this sense. So
No,
yeah,
she would count
like
as a damsel in distress.
there's no escape. So like,
But fucking
um,
what
but
was
yeah, in this
what
case,
was Anakin's Padawan from the Clone Wars show? What was her name?
right? Like
Yeah, she's great. I love her.
in Doom, like this character, I barely remember her name. That's how
She
much I don't
fucking
care.
she
Like,
goes from being a fucking brat to being like one of my favorite
but
characters in the show,
besides the point,
and
like,
possibly the entire universe.
the monsters in this are better than the other Doom movies. I'll give them props on that. They really. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Close-ish. You can closer as can
If
be. Like you can see like the outline to like the enemies from like the new Doom. Like you'll see like the little grunts that always like chase after you throughout the game and stuff like that are easy to kill and rip through. Like uh um there are some that just aren't easy to
it's because they gave the
determine.
character
Like
time to grow.
they really tried to
That's
do
literally the entire
like
thing.
the Hell Knights, and they don't look anything like the Hell Knights, but they still have those horns and stuff on them. That's okay. Um, but like no, they obviously didn't bring in Skelebros because skeleton rocket hot pack don't they're not translated well in movies, so
Are they closer to the
obviously
game?
didn't do those. And no,
Are they closer to the game?
huh?
Like the monster designs?
I didn't catch that. Yeah, no, Duke Duke. Um, so yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
Doom. My only problem is that one the gate
Yes.
to hell that they use is like really on. It's just dumb. Like, do you remember like at the gates of? Oh shit. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, that was that. With Doom. Um, eh, don't make another Doom, please. Stop. Just just stick with the games. No more Doom. So yeah,
Oh,
that was
why the fuck would
Doom.
they bring in the best
Uh,
goddamn enemy from the game?
uh, besides that,
I just want to see my Duke
uh,
dudes.
that's pretty much it when it came to my week. So
I said I
yeah,
just want to see the Duke dude.
you got any more like things you want to talk about, Ryan? Yeah. Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I'm still here. Hello.
Right. Oh.
No shit. My fucking
Hmm.
my thing. How about now? I'm noticing we're getting like a second of delay, or like a little bit more than a second, because you're completely silent.
Right.
Boop 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 boop.
Oh.
It's just, can you hear me? Are we good?
Oh no. out one ear into
Okay, cool.
another. Oh
Just one
no!
thing on the subject of female characters. A game I love has recently blown up in
Right.
popularity. Escape from Tarkov has overtaken Fortnite as Twitch's #1 watched game, which is really interesting because normally people don't like Tarkov. Tarkov is a very hard game. In fact, I've stopped playing because I'm just not good at it.
Right.
But people are bitching about this game because it doesn't have any female characters, which is a dumb argument, and I'll get to that eventually. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it blows up, and it just gets all this praise, and people are like, "Oh, this game's so hard, and it's so fun, and
Right.
like, man, it's like nothing I've ever
Like.
played." And some fucking galaxy brain on Twitter is like, "Why aren't there any women in the game?" And people are like, "Yeah, wait a minute, why aren't there any fucking women in the game, bro?" So imagine the surprise and shock of
Right.
people when these Russian developers explain to the public that women would not fit in a combat scenario
That's
such as the
interesting
one in
that
the
a game
game.
like that would just like blow up over something
The
so little.
outrage was fucking palpable. You could cut that shit with a knife.
Right.
Yeah. The reason that
Yeah.
women don't exist in Tarkov is 100% lore based.
That's rough.
There's nothing wrong with that.
um.
It
eh,
is not a fault of the game
did you have
designers.
another one before we get to
And it's not them being sexist either. I don't feel like I can stress that enough.
okay?
The amount of animation work that
Uh.
goes into making a character in Tarkov do anything is insane. I've
That's like
talked to a
if like
developer
I don't know.
on this
Favorite
because
game
I was
that
curious. I'm like, yeah,
I guess
I want to play as
Spider-Man
an
2
anime
blew up,
waifu.
and people were like, well, why aren't there any women?
But
Why can't you play as a
the
woman?
reason that the animation isn't like any
Right.
other game. I guess it's a lot like other
that
games.
character didn't
sure, but
exist.
it's more complicated, I guess. And they would have to. You couldn't just throw a female onto a male skeleton because it'd look weird. So
Right.
that was Twitter's outrage with Tarkov. I fucking love Tarkov. I don't think, even though I'm terrible at it and I don't play it that
Okay,
much, I
so
still love
yeah,
it.
on
I love
news
watching
docket,
it mainly because people who are better at the game
speaking
than
of
me make me feel
new announcements,
good.
where's the transition? I don't know, my phone shared my display here. Okay. Can you see my site, Ryan?
It was the most unexpected thing I'd ever seen in my life. Just because like I played Tarkov and it's not the kind of game that
fine.
people would like.
But
It's
yeah,
it's
hey,
it's a game where you can
Pokemon
fuck
Sword
up
and
and
Shield got an
completely
extension.
ruin your play experience if you're not careful enough.
Yeah. Hey, more Pokemon. Yeah, we like Pokemon, right? What more?
Nope. Let's go.
Like, hey,
Keep
the
going.
Sword and Shield
Press forward.
have a couple days going on for it right now. You can there's new maps they're implementing, obviously.
Why isn't Peter Parker Penny
Not
Parker?
yet. But look, here's the thing: they acknowledge that he exists. So
I hate that fucking argument. I don't hate women.
They like
I just
literally know
I'm better
Kristen
at writing
Chandler
male
thing.
characters,
Like,
but I
yeah, we
have
don't.
an announcement for a
So.
thing once we start coming to a close here. So, and it does involve female characters. You can't call me a sexist anymore.
Yes. Sega knows, Nintendo knows. So yeah, they know. They're like, yeah. So yeah. Well, we'll keep our distance as much as we can, but these are like
Yeah, I see my own.
head of
I see
things.
my own
Yeah,
icon. That
so
I've
yeah,
changed since
hey,
2014.
Pokemon also have new Mega Evolution, not Mega, Gigantamax Evolution, stuff like that.
2 expansions. Oh fuck yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
What are the expansions?
And the Pokemon, they can get
Wow.
real big, so big, you know. Like the starters, like there's a fucking monkey with the drums. You can get more drums now, right? There's a rabbit. He can like sit on top of a
Is
spirit
okay, so
bomb. You know,
I'm gonna
that's
judge my
cool.
interest on this alone off one thing.
uh,
Is Sonichu a new Pokemon?
oh, look at this! It's a lizard with in a
Ah.
sniper tower.
What?
You
What?
bet. Like literally, people have been saying, yeah, his evolution is very concerning because he goes from like
Did you watch
little
the
crying baby to
rabbit hole video
emo
on him?
kid to lizard with a
Okay,
gun.
cool. Yeah, Sega knows he exists, which is horrible.
uh, Nintendo's trying to tell you something. Murray.
Is that literally the patent name of it? Gigantamax. Okay, cool. I'm on board.
I'm gonna. You see Pokemon trainers like him. They just walk right over me, but no. If a
Mankey.
Pikachu dies, everyone is sad. But yeah, so the expansion gives more anime people, obviously, more evolutions, two
Oh,
kung fu
Jesus.
fighting like Pokemon that is
I better
everyone
see
is
lots of fan art of him on
all about
DeviantArt.
that could turn into. Oh, this guy. Oh, that's a girl. But yeah, I know this. I know what they're talking about. This, yeah. Texas gave her.
Oh my god. It's trying to tell you, what do you get when you
Okay,
cross a society with
yeah.
a man with a mental
Yeah.
illness with a society who treats him like trash? You get what you get a fucking
yeah,
Pokemon on a sniper tower
back
with a
to,
gun.
Back to. Yeah, you did awesome.
Do you want to see my mega evolved Pokemon Murray?
I think
Do you ever leave the studio to go catch
whatever.
Pokemon on your smartphone, Murray?
I think that's all. There's in the Kung Fu fighting Pokemon turn into two different giant Pokemon. Whatever. And then there's a legendary with a giant head. And like.
But if it was
Triforce
me
of
out
Surge
there,
on
you'd
this
walk
fucking
right over me.
thing. Yeah. It's weird looking. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. I figured.
I'm sorry. On the YouTube video only, we're gonna
Karen
make this a YouTube
can
exclusive.
respect the
Can I get a close up of that
obviously.
fucking twat in the bottom right?
But yeah, so that's Pokemon.
Who the fuck is that?
People like to know. Hey. Speaking of weird things coming out,
Texas Gamer sends
there
police
are aliens
help
to
say
us.
friends with
Hey,
the
Ryan,
United.
did you
Oh,
hear
that's okay. Never mind. We
Alienware
can't
is
do this. Cut
making
this
their
out
own
right
handheld
now.
console?
I just saw a funny face and I was like, I need to.
I don't
need to
know.
listen to that.
You know, there's just been recent popularity with a certain handheld console. I don't know.
Good job,
what
Texas
that would
Gamer. We're
be,
proud of
but,
you.
You know,
Imagine that's one of our listeners.
right? You know,
Like one of the 10
I don't know.
on Earth.
But hey, this handheld console is totally different. It's called the UFO. The UFO. Do you? I don't. I don't get it. Uh, right.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that.
So hey,
That's interesting.
the UFO Alienware is
Oh, it's a furry.
totally
Okay.
original game console that
All right.
allows you
So
to take your games
on the
on the go,
Dripometer, I'm gonna give it about
and you can
a
play your
solid
PC
um
games, your
well
Steam
maintained
exclusive
faucet.
games,
I'm not
and
really all that excited.
of course you can play anything with it. You can do a lot of things, and
Yeah,
totally
let's hear that
original.
news.
Okay, but hey, you could take off the little docket on the side. You can like right. It,
Why?
uh, right. Yeah, exactly. We can play things like
I
I
wonder
don't know,
who they're
throwing
trying to
a Nintendo
undercut.
game out there. I don't know, Mario. Play a Mario game, you know. But nothing like nothing at all suspicious about this game. And hey, you could take it off and put it.
I get it.
You could
I
take these things
understand. Yeah,
off. You
I
could take
do.
those Joy Cons off, and you could put it on a controller, Ryan. You could put it
It's
on a
to be
controller.
fair, you have to have an high
That's
IQ
what's
to
up.
understand that joke.
Yeah, you could do that. You can even buy a controller. Yeah. Right. So the UFO is gonna be it's gonna
I was gonna say,
undercut
can I play my
at
anime dating
least some handheld
simulators while I'm on the
console
subway?
games, and that's the
All
goal
right,
at
then I'm.
least. Hey guys, thank you for listening to Something with the podcast. Sorry this episode ended so abruptly, but there was a little bit of a system error. So please tune in next week for more episodes and keep liking and supporting us. And we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye bye.